Alright, hello once again YouTube. Welcome, technically back, because I did try and do this game before, to Pathfinder, Wrath of the Righteous. Yes, as I said, I tried to play this before, ages back. Didn't work out. I think either the save got corrupted or the mods I was using at the time got corrupted or something. So I lost the old save. But we're back. And I thought we'd do a bit of an interesting playthrough here. I'm going to be playing as myself. I'm going to be doing a playthrough as the Blue Witch from Blue Witch Industries, which is what the BWI stands for. And I've got a special secondary cast. No, it's not the anime characters. We'll get to them later. We actually get to make them. Most of the mods are broken this time anyway, so we don't have to worry too much about that. I do have Toy Box. I will be using it for free custom companions once we get to that point. I've already made my character for me, because that can take a while, but I wanted to quickly walk you guys through what I'm thinking for this character. So, because of the other party members I have planned, I'm not sure we'll have a dedicated healer. So first of all, obviously it's got to be a witch. We're going with Hex Channeler. Hex Channeler gets channel energy. I'm not a big meta gamer for this particular game, but I do try to build reasonably good. Don't know what that necessarily, if that says anything, because I've only ever finished it once, but still. No, wait, did I finish it twice? I think I got pretty far twice. I've only finished it once. So we'll get that. There is also potential, and I don't know whether we're going to do this yet, but the way I've set my class up, we actually will have the option to go into Winter Witch potentially later. We don't get the hexes, because this does give you improved hexes once you get to high level. I think it's level 10. Yeah, so the exact time that the high level ones come in, I think, is when... maybe we can get to Winter Witch before then. But about the level those starts to come in is when we could maybe get that. So, don't know yet. Could go for the Ice Witch. Could go for hexes. Human. Duh. That will not be the same for the rest of our party, but for me, yes. Go through Slavic Peasant. I'm technically a peasant, regular guy. Stat-wise, we have gone a bit into Charisma, because we've got Channel Energy. Bit of Dexterity for that accuracy. Main stat, we're an Intelligence caster. We go Intelligence, obviously. In terms of skills, we've just taken 1 point in everything we're proficient in. So we've got Athletics, a couple of Knowledges, a Law, Persuasion, and Magic Device. Persuasion is really helpful if you're the main character, because that's the one it normally goes off of. At least if it's just you on your own. Now I figured we'd go for a little bit of armor. I don't know whether armor casters are even a good idea in the grand scheme of things, but I figured we'd go for it. So we take an Arcane Armor Training, Light Armor Proficiency. What this means, those who don't know, normally when you cast spells, if you're wearing armor, you have a spell failure chance, which is just a flat chance that it just might not work. Arcane Armor Training lets us ignore 10% worth of failure chance. We can upgrade that to 20% later. Light Armor lets us actually use light armor without taking a load of horrible debuffs. We've got Lizard Familiar, gives us more AC. You might be seeing where this is going. AC is armor class, so basically means your chance to avoid physical attacks. And a bit of Perception. We've gone for Winter Witch. That will give us these free spells, so I haven't taken Snowball, because we're going to get that at level 2 anyway. And frankly, for that, we can just wait. I just got to remember not to accidentally take any of the others. Ice Plant gives us another 2 AC. Yeah, as I said, Armored Witch. For spells, we've taken Command, Cure Light Wounds, obviously, like I said, healing, Ear-Piercing Scream, Enlarge Person, Hypnotism, Inflict Light Wounds. Could be good if we end up with an Undead, although I don't think any of our party members would be. Rave Enfeeblement and Sleep. Again, Snowball we will get free. Summon Monster 1 is almost not worth it. Unless you're doing a Summoner build. We've gone for Pharasma, because of the ice thing. Neutral good. I've tried to do roughly the sort of look. I don't think you can do blue skin, so yeah, no, there's no blue skin option for a human, so I've gone for the sort of white in the colour. Oh, I just realised that there isn't blue skin, but there's blue clothing. Of course there is. But how did I almost miss that? There we go.
Let us bide our time.
Reserve voice. Actually, I guess the clothing should be white, right? We're wearing white robes. Yeah, we'll stick with the blue.
Aim carefully.
Indeed. Blue.
I feel faint.
And there we go. Let's roll. I won't pretend I haven't seen the intro a lot of times, so it might be fairly quick. I'm probably going to be playing mostly on turn-based, but for the early game it's really pretty possible to play it on a, what do you call it? What do you call it? Real time. Oh god, it's really loud. Ah! That's supposed to be turned up. Hopefully you guys can hear me okay. I think I've got the settings right. Oh no, we've died. I was going to run the Isekai mod. Just like run the whole thing as if I've like actually ended up in the game, but again,
Can we get a healer over here?
Owlcat decided to update the game with their last big DLC and broke all the mods. So I've only got the very basics for those because those are the ones that still work.
But why would you drag a wounded
Here's
fighter
Darren.
into the middle of the festival
I guess we'll get all the
Couldn't
companions,
she
but
be
we're
carted
probably
off
not going to
somewhere
bother with their
else,
side quests much.
Oh, I don't know. An infirmary? Or an accommodating ditch?
I wanted to leave that line in there because that's funny.
Make room, everyone. Step back. Now, what's the matter? What happened to her?
We've died.
Demons, prelate.
Yeah, so
Walls, you said.
supposedly we get attacked by demons.
Enemy doesn't usually
We get
stray
picked up
so
in the
close
city
to
on the day of
center
the
that you're
festival.
patched up now. But
We're going to heal you. Don't worry, we've got the local dragon, or we're going to call for them.
leader of our troops, the sharpened edge.
And we're going to die.
Prelate.
Like I say, I might be quite quick on the intro. I've seen this far too many times.
Before it's too late.
Who am I?
You? I don't remember seeing you before, and I have an excellent memory
What's the other
for
thing?
faces.
I'm a traveller. Clearly I was caught trying to cross the border into Skyrim.
And how am I to...
Right. Hello there,
My dear prelate, please
Ferendalev.
the festivities.
God, I
Stop
can't even say it.
interrogating this poor woman.
Yep. Yeah, this is the local Inquisitor man, hold on.
You are our...
Dunno. He's a bit overzealous, but he does mean well. Like I say, intro far too many times.
The grudging.
Thank
I
you.
accept your thanks.
Can I go?
Certainly, but do not be
This
discouraged.
says, hey, come meet us at the cathedral tomorrow. We'll help you out. Enjoy the festival for now since we're having a good time. I thought, cool. The city's paying for everyone's drinks and things everywhere anyway, so might as well enjoy ourselves. And yeah, we're in. Let's quickly set up a hotbar. Oh, they actually put this missed spell on slot 1. I'm actually really glad about that. Do we have a weapon? No, right, we don't start with anything. Apart from, we get engraved lucky braces, which gives us a small bonus to armor class, reflex will, fortitude saving throws, and only we can equip it. That will get replaced by better later, but we also have 3 spells. We've got Scroll for Mage Armor, Cause Fear, Ray of Sickening, and I'm immediately just going to copy all 3 of those into my spellbook. I now know them permanently. What spells did it start us off with? 2 enlarged persons that cure light wounds? Problem is, if we replace those now, we're going to lose them for later, until we rest. What I'll do, I'll try and remember to save to change it before we rest, because it's not a great combo of spells. I guess we'll also put Divine Zap as our secondary for now, but that's going to change that very quickly. But hang on, no, do we have a nice cantrip? No, we don't. Interesting. We'll all light ourselves up, because we can. This does nothing here. I just want to do it. I'm so dummy. So yes, you get to go ahead and enjoy the carnival games. Like I say, I have finished this game before. Only once. It's a long game. I got a decent way a couple of times as well as the finished one. I'm not really a melee class. I don't think the dialogue changes the better you do, but let's go have a drink. Wait, you're there, early? This is Janet and Sue. Those are all named characters that we'll meet later. I'll probably read some of the dialogue properly once we get past the intro. It's just that I've seen it so many times. Okay, that's a bit more better bounce than the audio for me. What do you know? Doesn't go that smoothly. Rocks. Can't wait to see 50 million of those at high level. Starring demons, there's one way. Those little imp things actually stay a danger the entire game. They're called Babbles, I think. With a goofy name, and actually, ironically, very nearly a nickname that an ex used to call me. Oh, you get flame struck, idiot.
Discari, Lord of Locusts, leave my city!
Okay, no, it's despairing. I'll just use the dragon. And that's the last we'll see of her for, now at least.
Let the feast begin.
Yeah, there goes our best shot.
Discari's here. Discari himself. Blimey. 1 minute we had a dragon.
So we get to choose what we want to do.
Bam! She was gone.
We have seen him before, though.
Yeah, you have.
He's the one that picked me up,
Were
apparently.
we alive? I'm the
Uh,
one who found you outside the walls and
why not?
brought
We'll
you
find a way
inside
out.
to be. Sure thing. Here, take this.
yeah, free crossbow.
Good luck.
Say, I like that little line. Could even pierce the hide of a demon lord. Watch this space. We fire a shot.
A mortal gnat snaps its jaws.
A little strange for crossbow, isn't it? Don't worry, that'll come back later. A cute little detail that you might not necessarily notice the first time.
Behold, Iomade.
Well, you might notice that it's weird, but
I saw.
I might not know the exact context for it. But yes. Oh no, we're falling down a hole. Models always lie. If a model isn't talking, it means she's lying to herself. Succubus proverb. And Aurelia's friends have already gone downhill since she
Silver
left.
Dragon Terendelev, the defender of Canabras, fell in battle. Hardly surprising.
But yes. Big demon lord of Locust shows up, attacks the city. We're thrown down a hole. Here we go. Now we're in proper control. We're into the first dungeon. I see it.
Holy mother of... Hey, stay with me. You feeling all right?
That's all that matters.
We're going to try and help her out. Basically, she's fallen in the hole.
Hey!
She's kind of neutral to us. Sealer's quite nice.
Here.
She's very friendly.
One that Terendelev healed
What are we good
today,
at? So this is what a lot of the
You are
decisions are
open,
made on.
Will you help
You get
me
like
get her out
dialogue,
from
and you'll get
under the
decisions that are based on your skills. So if we tried to just pull her out, we've got a +5. It lets you use your best party member for the job, but we're the only party member at the moment. Knowledge World, which we have a +9 in. Or Diplomacy, we could try to charge him for the effort. Now we're going to do Knowledge World. And it looks like we succeeded because that text is glitched and shows you the result before you get it. Quickly finds suitable sticks and free the wounded one without breaking a sweat. I'm guessing basically we've like levered the rocks off, so we don't have to use much muscle.
Look at you. It's good to meet someone who uses brains first and brawn second.
Yes, you'll sometimes get different outcomes depending on what you do, or whether you succeed or not.
Damn it all. I think it's broken.
I think if you fail,
Oh well.
you get exhausted because you have to work harder to get her out. You still do get her out, but yeah, so she's had her leg pretty bad,
Thanks for the
but
help.
she's alright.
I
This is
wouldn't have
Inevia,
lasted long on my own stuck under there.
Well, I'm Sela.
Sealer the
Paladin
Paladin.
by the grace. I don't even want
To,
to think
fight
what
the demons?
might be happening up there in the city.
There, as you can probably tell already, there are
Canabras
demon
has
problems.
lost the
Yeah, things are looking grim enough, but
Who
don't
are we?
lose heart.
I'm Blue.
Good to meet you. Now, tell us all about yourself.
Whoa, girl. Slow down. Now then, I'll hobble my way out of here somehow.
To summarize, there are 3 of us with 5 working legs, 3 pairs of decent hands, 2 clear heads, and 1 made of wood. That's mine.
Good start. I do quite like Sealer. I don't think I've ever finished her plotline though, but I do quite like her. But we shall just roll on for now. She's the first like named party member you get. There is like a handful of like named party members, and also you can make your own. Again, with me making her own. Inevia is kind of with us. She'll fight with us, but she's not actually part of the party, and she doesn't actually join you as a full party member. This is where all the confiscated weapons went. We are armed now. That's interesting, though. I thought because we picked Scythe as a background gave us Scythe that we'd start with one. But we do get Cloak of Resistance. Gives us +1 on our saving throws. It's also flapping at an extremely low frame rate. What the heck? It's not normally like that, is it? We're also going to equip a crossbow because, despite being a witch with magic-y powers, I'm going to be perfectly honest with you. That crossbow hits harder than any of the cantrips. And you get it like immediately. There's no point using the cantrips, they're just worse. Do we ever use any of them? Daze is occasionally alright. I think that's the only one we'd use. Stabilize is decent. Stops things bleeding out, although I don't tend to use it. What does resistance last? I guess we could technically put that on Sealer for the next fight. A mini, very feeble mini buff. What's this on the floor? It's a scale from Trendelev. This scale revives you from the dead. So we're definitely having that. It's a one-use revival item. And I think we can get another one somewhere down here as well, if I remember correctly.
Who's there?
This is Camilla. Another one of the party members. He's seeming a little sketchy. He's investigating some kind of very mutilated dead body.
Relax, friend. We're not demons or cultists. Don't poke my eye out with that thing, all right?
Really? I'm so ever glad to hear it.
Yeah,
Allow
so
me
she's
to
also
introduce
ended up down
myself.
here.
I am Camellia.
She seems
I
a
was
little
also in
bit
the square
suspect.
When?
What happened to this
I don't
guy?
know. He must have been in the square when disaster struck.
He didn't get these wounds from the fall. Hang on. I think I know him. His name's
Yeah, it's something
Aravashniel,
weird's
the
going on.
egghead from the
But
library.
we need all the help we can get. Do you want to help?
Certainly. Survivors should stick together. It's
Cool.
only... That's right.
Let's get moving.
It would be the height of foolishness to survive a demon attack only to perish under a pile of rubble.
I don't think all of the game's dialogue is voiced, but a good
Let's see if
chunk
this
of
poor
the
bloke has
critical
anything
stuff
useful
is.
on him. Not to sound like a heartless brigand or nothing, but
Basically looting time. Oh. Yeah, she's a little bit injured. Yeah, it's just a dagger. Notice, one thing I'm going to point out here. What's this? Mystical amulet in the shape of a snake made from bone. The pendant is a snake skull. The enchantments on this amulet allow the wearer to conceal their alignment. It's locked. Can't take it off. For some reason, she's carrying around something that hides whether she's good, neutral, or evil. I wonder if that'll be important later. We shouldn't point out too many, but to be fair, I think that is most of the
Save the
bits.
last
And
one
we've got a
for
fight.
me.
Oh no, it's cave centipedes. I'm gonna be honest, I'm not even gonna cast any magic yet. We're just gonna fire at them for a bit. As I said, Anevia does fight with you. She can't. I don't think she could even be killed. As far as I'm aware, or she can. That'd be interesting to see. But the body, a little bit of armor. Actually, I think we can have that. We're not technically wearing any. So Camilla's got chainmail. This is the equipment screen, by the way. It's where you equip all your gear. You probably already worked that out. So Camilla uses a rapier and I think a buckler by default. Hold on. Slightly fancier. That means it'll hurt things like fairies. Seela tends, I think, to start... Yeah, I was going to say longsword, I think. But I'm pretty sure she can use nearly anything she's a pad in. Also has heavy armor proficiency, so she can wear the heavy stuff. What's the spell failure chance on padded? It is 5%. We cancel out 10%. And it's light armor, so we can wear that with no problem. Now it does... The one thing it does do... So armor gives you extra armor class, which is the AC. Again, it's a dice game. It's based on a dice game. It's based on Pathfinder. So whenever you do an attack or anything, it rolls a dice behind the scenes. It does tell you in the bottom right what you rolled. Adds on any bonuses. Check it against your opponent. Does a thing. Armor class is basically if you don't beat their armor, you just don't damage them. So it's quite an important one. You do, however, from armor get this maximum dexterity bonus. So for every 2 points in something past 10, you get a +1 to any rolls that are related to that stat. This max bonus means that I can't get that bonus to higher than 8 while I'm wearing this armor. So if you're a really, really crazy high dex character, you might not want to wear any armor at all, or get armor like Mithril that has an extremely high max dexterity. In this case, we're at +1. 8 is nowhere near a problem, and it gives us a single extra armor. So we'll have that. I won't go this in depth on a lot of stuff, but when it's new stuff. There we go. I was going to say, I think there was another scale down here. It's not hard to miss them. I usually miss them over. And now it's a giant fly. It's more bugs. We do have magic, but again, we're not going to waste it here. Jesus. Bloated that thing. Difficulty-wise, by the way, we're on normal. The only thing I have changed is I turned off automatic party leveling. Because I want to be able to control the party's levels once we get our main party. Normal is kind of interesting because it's actually easier than it would be on the tabletop. Or as an actual, like, Dungeons & Dragons type RPG, which is what Pathfinder is. Normally, it just happens to also have some video games. We've got something interesting there. What was that? Braces of armor +1. I think we don't actually have much of a use for those yet. So what these do... This is one of the things for, like, wizards and things. You can't normally wear any armor. Or, again, can, but you have to deal with the spell failure. These basically give you armor as if you were wearing it. Problem is, as if you were wearing it. If you actually are wearing armor, doesn't help. We have armor on. So That won't do anything for us, and the other two are armoured with better armour than that would provide as a bonus anyway. So, useless for now. Might be useful early on for one of our other tiny members. I have one in mind in particular who might be good for. Maybe two even, actually. Yes. Those who are regulars on the server will recognise the rest of the party, and even just some of you that watch the channel will have heard the names before.
Watch each other. The Inheritor, guide my
In fact, if you're on the server, you probably already know because I've been talking about it and making their sprites. Some enemies, like this one, will drop loot. Because it's a creature, you have the chance to skin it to get certain items. Doesn't come up very much, but occasionally happens, and you can sell these for a bit of money. Unfortunately, you have to do a nature check. As you can see there, I had to roll a 12. I rolled 4 plus 1 from my nature skill. Not enough, didn't get it. Oh well, I lost 9 gold. Who cares? It's not a big deal. We'll be into the tens of thousands by the time we get a fair way through.
No, I can't just walk away. It's got to be here somewhere.
Here's another companion. Here's Lan. Notice, bit of an oddball. Horn on one side, sort of scales on the other. And speaking of oddballs, there's a spider.
Did you find it? Who is that?
So yes,
The do-gooders here to save our mom.
I'm going to skip through a lot of this, but basically,
no matter.
I don't know if you get extra XP for talking to him a bit more, but
The first.
to summarise,
I'll pick it up with.
these two are what are called mongrels. They're basically like a bunch of like cave dwellers that live under the city that most people don't really know exist. They're kind of mutated. They've been here for supposedly a long old while. And they're looking for a holy relic, a flaming sword.
Here with its owner a long time ago. 50,000 gongs to be precise.
That is, but yes.
70 years ago, in
Oh.
Uplander time.
Thanks, lad.
50,000 gongs ago, our forebears found a dead angel here, along with the bodies of his comrades.
That's the main bit.
Maybe the angel will dig himself out and find the sword for us.
Lan, watch your tongue.
Yes, as you probably also already realised, Lan is a comedy boy. Wendoag is I try to think of a better term than edgelord. No, edgelord. Edgelord is the term for it. Well, how about?
Thanks.
They think the sword's down here, so
What?
let's go find the angel sword. Sounds good to me, right? Find some items. There's a statue we can check. So you can do skill checks on things in the environment sometimes to get extra info. We didn't get it. We got a little bit of info. Statue of an unknown knight. Technique is crude, but clearly crafted with genuine feeling. There's also these loot piles we can search for the things, but it's mostly just junk. There's no copper ring. Improvised museum, or maybe a temple. Could be both.
No, what is that?
We have some more loot here. No. Just a bit more junk.
Let us be careful.
What's that there?
And there's another pile here. That's interesting. I thought there was one here. Yes. Oh, yeah. Perception check failed. Yeah. So I played this Hydra a lot. There's a pile that can spawn here. But if you can see those perception checks being failed, yeah, perception actually sometimes just straight up reveals things in the environment. We are alright at it, but we are not amazing. So having someone that's good at it could be very useful later on, and it might be something I spec someone into a little bit. Oh yes, like I said, we're playing as us. There's the little blue witch. Sprite is slightly jaggy because it doesn't scale up very well. Yes, so we're getting a bit of a... You can read it if you want, you can pause and read it, but we're basically getting a little bit of a vision of us seemingly being the angel. Someone's been injured. With our remaining strength, we will heal the wounded. We're already going to be a healer, so... They basically feel like they've been abandoned, but they've got to keep trying anyway, I think, if I remember correctly. And something's attacking us. And we're going to go for... We have a knowledge arcana, but we know how to resist malign influence like this. Which we've managed to do. I think you get a debuff if you don't. Also, shadow emerges. Yeah, so Discari. Summons his sword. Does manage to injure him a little bit. But he's already dying, so it is the last thing. You kill me, monsters. I know one day, so we'll rise up my sword and we will take 2. We will save and protect the innocent. We're gonna be good. We are neutral good after all. We could also choose straight down our enemies. That works too. As you disappear, you do not hear the final words, but complete the thought, taking it to heart. Oh yes, and a wound on our chest opened up while this was happening, and it's on us. Like I say, I will read some of these, but I've just seen this intro too many times. But the important bit sees what the sword looked like, or rather, it's outlined in memory of it. The final sorts of light, the sword vanishes and drawn to her hand. Senses that it will return. All I need to do is call it. It's a thing we can do now.
Hey, are you alright? You were kinda glowing just now.
Weird that. Right, he's one of the gods.
That was it. The light of heaven. But how?
What did you do with it? Where did it go?
Did we say they saw it too?
It's only us here. Your
Yeah,
group.
they didn't see that.
Sorry, I crack jokes when I get nervous, and when I'm upset, and when I'm happy.
And what if she can't make it happen a second time? What then?
Joke's on you, Wendoag. I can do it a second time.
That is just... Wow, I mean, that's amazing.
Not that great, Sealer. It is a low level skill.
It's the most majestic thing I've ever seen in all my life.
And again, interestingly, even she's impressed by this.
Yes, it's similar, but this light is more golden.
Say we think we saw the memories of the angel,
That really was.
and McCarty is right because they got the name right.
Thousands of gongs.
And Wendoag's a little bit salty because none of them have found it, but we could. But he's just like, it's fine.
The sword appeared before
This was interesting. Doesn't give a damn how special we are. We're born leaving inside us. Heaven doesn't need to know any more than that. I don't know whether that's true or whether that's something that changes later on. I can't remember.
Honor, but you and Sol, you just refuse to face the truth.
Oh, corrected by the abyss. Oh, maybe that's why. Hey, lead us to the chief. We'll see if we're gonna help. Okay. Speaking of skill check. So now.
What do we have
Oh,
here?
there's another one. Lan and Wendoag are part of the party now, properly.
We should move.
Also, we can do this. What it does: enemies in 20, allies in 20 feet get 1 bonus hit point for the next hour. It's not a lot, but at this level, 1 hit point is like an extra. It's like 10% health on me or whatever. And enemies become dazzled. 1d4 plus, or 1d4 rounds. I don't even think there's a save. I think they just get dazzled.
I failed.
Oh no, we failed to check. I think we get a debuff for that. Nope. Oh, we also have protection from evil as a group. It just cast it on us for having found the sword. +2 to AC and resistance on saves.
Completed.
Just get a temporary little buff for a while because the light of heaven said yes. Oh no, it's a big spider. I said we got 4 rangers now because Wendoag and Lan are both archers, and in fact, they're possibly. In fact, I think they are better archers. They're probably on par with Nevia because Wendoag is quite strong with a short bow. She's a fighter, and I think Lan is technically a monk, but it's like a monk subclass that uses arrows. So like,
doubt is the heart's greatest
right?
challenge.
Class monk Zen archer. Oh, and it gives you a little bit of info on them and everything. Let's have a look what's through here. Get across.
The mongrel did it.
This way.
Enemy near.
The gas. It's something that might be an actual problem. There's a couple of earth elementals. I think we'll use our first spell here. Sealer, become big. Spells work better in when you're not in real time because they go off actually on the turn. You have to wait. Sealer's big now. What does it last for? Only about a minute, so we might try to push on quickly.
Now what is
There's loot down here. And we found a wand of cure wounds. That I did remember was here. Again, might have played this intro a lot.
Forget it.
Oh, we found them in the early check.
So
There's no real penalty for the early checks, but some of the later ones will take like damage or bad effects will happen if you fail. Yes, becoming big gives you extra strength. Less dex though because you become easier to hit. And oh, she did become a bit worse. I thought you got more damage. Oh yeah, but you get more damage from your weapons. Yeah, so it is a net positive overall, but it does make you easier to hit. I know my spiders are a little closer than we'd like to be. But yeah, I'm going to swap out those Golarion spells. We don't need 2, and I'm not even sure we want 1 this early on. Get some more loot. That's the work. Great sword. Very nice. Don't know if any of our party's going to be able to use those, but we'll see. Actually, there's one that might, although I think they maybe have to use one-handed weapons. What's this? Wonder Egg's stopping us. Yeah, basically, she's basically saying, like, hey, don't show the rest of them that. They'll get themselves killed. I thought you thought they were great warriors. It's like, I believe they can be, but this area is spooky. We shouldn't go in there. Bad stuff will happen. I'll think about it. I will not think about it. I'm going to show them anyway. But yes, you can side with her. You can side with her and not show them, or you can side with Lan and show them. But we'll leave that for next time, because I'm going to keep these to half-an-hour episodes. I want to keep them short so the uploads aren't horrible like the last few have been, taking absolutely hours. See you guys in the next one. Hope you've enjoyed so far, and I'm looking forward to getting a proper party in. Goodbye.